I've done it. I've completed the first Final Fantasy, and my thoughts are as follows. It's definitely a product of its time. I recently picked up the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 pixel remasters for the Nintendo Switch because there's a few Final Fantasies that I need to go back and beat that I never finished. Interestingly, none of those actually include 1 through 6, but I figured since I'm getting the backlog together, I might as well start from the bottom, and I'd love to be able to say I played through them all anyway. So, Final Fantasy 1, it was cool. As I'm progressing through my backlog and I'm playing a mix of retro and modern games, I've really grown to appreciate exactly how far gaming really has come. From a gameplay perspective, the original Final Fantasy is grindy and esoteric like many games of its time. Not a ton of things are explained to you, and a lot of what I would have needed to figure out was just backwards compatible knowledge from playing later titles. You're essentially dealing with the prototype versions of a lot of these systems when you're playing these Origin Point games. And frankly, you've got to find the enjoyment in just learning about the history because in many cases, you'll see how these systems have improved over time. One system I did sort of fancy though was the magic. Each town had a white and black magic shop that offered more and more powerful spells as you progressed through the story, and you could cast each of those spells a set amount of times which increased as you leveled up. It made using your magic something you had to be really careful about if you didn't have ethers to restore your MP. From a story perspective, the original Final Fantasy is really not anything crazy. This isn't to say I disliked it, but without sounding too negative, it is definitely fairly generic. The 4 warriors of light have to go find the 4 crystals and restore balance, etc. It's cookie cutter. You should take that with a grain of salt though, because this is a statement being made after years and years of RPGs. Now, as glowing as this review seems to not be, I did actually really enjoy my time with the game. It's a short, fun adventure that's a cool dive into history as a Final Fantasy fan. Do I think you need to be a Final Fantasy fan? No. Do I think you need to at least be an RPG fan? Probably. It's not the game I would hand to someone who's trying to get into RPGs for the first time. And that's okay, there's just other games for that. Other Final Fantasies even. But I think if you're even slightly into the idea of learning about one of the most influential game series of all time, that you'll get more than enough out of this game. It's a relatively low commitment as well, with the game only running about 15 hours. If you like classic turn-based RPGs, play it. It's enriching. It'll culture you. I'd pick up the Pixel remasters personally because they have some creature comforts that sort of grease the wheels a little bit. That's about it though. Though I did enjoy it, I would say it's a contextual recommendation. Thanks for watching.